Hi there, I'm Bella Rose from TechCity, back with the TechCity news update. In the news today, the Central Bank of Nigeria has frozen the bank accounts of investment platforms Bamboo, Risevest, Trove and Chaka. Also, the government says it will soon lift the ban on Twitter. We've got details about that. And Samsung has recently launched its GalaxyZFlip3 and ZFold3. Details after this. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has reportedly secured an ex-parte motion to freeze bank accounts of fintech and investment platforms Bamboo, Risevest, Trove and Chaka for illegal foreign exchange transactions. This ex-parte order allows for the accounts to be frozen for 180 days, about 6 months. An ex-parte motion or order is essentially a favorable judgment without the other party or defendant being present in court. The CBN secured this order from a federal high court in Abuja ruled by Justice Ahmed Mohammed when the bank's lawyer, Kaase Aondoakaa SAN, claimed that the startups are engaged in illegal foreign exchange transactions, accessing and procuring of foreign exchange via their banks from the Nigerian foreign exchange market via several bureau de change, international money transfer operators, and have transferred cash deposits of more than $10,000 to various accounts overseas, contrary to provisions of extant laws and regulations, and also that they traded in foreign securities and cryptocurrencies in contravention of a CBN circular published in July 2015 and February this year. Aondoakaa also told Justice Ahmed Mohammed that the foreign exchange deals done with the defendants was part of what was making the naira weaker to the US dollar. Hence, the need to block 15 of their accounts for about 180 days pending the outcome of investigations, while the judge advised that any person who feels aggrieved about the freezing order is entitled to approach the court within the 180-day period to seek redress. Bamboo and Risevest have reacted to the action of the CBN by sending a message to their users. Meanwhile, the Information and Culture Minister of Nigeria, LaiMohammed, has said last week that the ban on Twitter operations in the country will soon be lifted. The minister told journalists that an amicable resolution is very much in sight. Now, according to Thisday newspaper, Mohammed said Twitter had complied with most of the conditions given to it for the suspension to be lifted, and that pending issues such as Twitter setting up an office and having a Twitter staff of management cadre that would serve as the country representative were still being discussed. He said, although Twitter has agreed to set up a Nigerian office, it is however maintaining that the earliest it could establish that would be in 2022. Twitter spokesperson, meanwhile, Hart, said in a statement that the company had recently met with the Nigerian government to discuss the ban, stating, "Our aim is to chart a path forward to the restoration of Twitter for everyone in Nigeria. We look forward to ongoing discussions with the Nigerian government and seeing the service restored very soon." On his part, LaiMohammed is quoted as saying, "We proposed to Twitter that we should agree on a charter of online conduct for content management so that this charter will guide both of us. We will agree on which content will be acceptable, what is not acceptable, because we are very concerned about content that is liable to jeopardize the security, unity and safety of Nigeria." He added, "We also asked Twitter that we agree on what is libelous, and when such is cited and brought to the attention of Twitter to remove or delete such a publication." And before we go, Samsung has launched its GalaxyZFold3 and GalaxyZFlip3 phones in some countries after the phones debut earlier this month. The two foldable phones are said to come with a new protective film made of stretchable PET5, resulting in a more durable main screen, 80% more than previous devices. The ZFold3 is a 12GB RAM, 4400 mAh battery device with 256GB of storage and is the first foldable phone to support an S Pen, while the ZFlip3 is an 8GB RAM, 3300 mAh battery, at least 128GB of storage. Now, both phones run on an octa-core processor, are IPX8 water resistant that is made of Samsung's Armor Aluminium, and they both offer Dynamic AMOLED 2x Infinite Flex displays with 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. With regards to camera, the ZFold3 has a triple rear camera camera setup that comprises a 12 megapixel primary sensor, a 12 megapixel ultra wide shooter, and a 12 megapixel sensor with telephoto lens. The Galaxy Z Fold 3 also comes with a 10 megapixel selfie camera and an under display 4 megapixel camera on top of its folding screen, while the Z Flip 3 has a rare 12 megapixel primary and a 12 megapixel ultra wide shooter cameras, plus a 10 megapixel selfie camera on top of its folding display. The Flip sells for around $1,000, while the Fold is a bit pricier at $1,800. And that's what we have time for today on the TechCity News Update. I hope you have found this informative and insightful. If you did, consider please giving us a like and subscribing to our channel. I am Bella Rose from TechCity saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.